My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And a very happy December 19th, 2021 to you and your families, however you may be watching, however you may be listening. We're glad you decided to spend your Sunday night with us right here on Table Rock Sports Production. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Championship Sunday here at the Lake Ridge Invitational in beautiful Lake Oswego, Oregon. Brian Gregg here on the call. Brian House behind the lens, also joining me as a caller. We'll introduce him at the next break. As the Black Tornado come in here tonight, as they've been victorious here in this tournament, 2-0, and they come into the championship game looking to win their 9th Lake Ridge Invitational. They've been coming up here for a lot of years, and with a 6-1 record, they welcome in the McDaniel Mountain Lions of the PIL, a 4-1 team. So both teams undefeated coming into here, and nothing's better than take home some hardware early in the year. As the number 2 ranked North Medford Black Tornado looking to bring home some premature hardware. Certainly that shiny blue Oregon-shaped trophy is the ideal one. But certainly when head coach Plankenhorn has his team rocking and rolling, they're a tough team to beat, as they're led by Trey and Tyson Neff, names that we have said over and over. And the trio, as they like to call it, and Bryce Dyer likes to contribute a lot as well. So we got a good one here tonight on Table Rock Sports, as you're watching the Lithium Motors Game of the Week powered by Siskiyou Cellular with over 7 locations throughout Southern Oregon. We're going to tip this one off here in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds for this championship game. When we come back, I'll welcome in my partner, Brian House. We'll be back.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Lake Oswego here for the championship of the Lake Ridge Invitational as we're here in the Bills Glasses Coaches Corners. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And I'd be remiss if I didn't welcome in the wizard, the man behind the lens, but also can throw on a headset over here, my colleague, and shares a great first name, if I say, Brian House. Brian, great to have you on the broadcast here. Exciting time for both teams to come and do a championship game here. I'm sure they're going to leave it all out on the floor here tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's all or nothing. This is it. Put it on the hardwood and keep on going.
So both teams are certainly hungry, Brian. I was talking with head coach talking with Coach Blankenhorn yesterday, and he was talking about how anytime a team from Southern Oregon has an opportunity to come up here and showcase their talents, that certainly they always play a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. And anytime you play with the chip on your shoulder, you certainly play with a little more moxie. So I'm excited to watch him tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun match to watch.
So as they introduce the starters for both teams, we're about a minute away as the crowd starts to trickle their way in here. Officials for tonight's game from the Portland Basketball Official Association, Naheem Hall, Bernard Klitzkall, and Josiah McAllister are the officials in the stripes here tonight. We'll take one more break, but when we come back, we will tip this one off. You're watching live coverage right here on Table Rock Sports. We'll be back.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all.
And welcome back to the broadcast here as we're about to tip this one off. Championship Sunday, and nothing's better when you can say the word championship in any time of sport, especially here on the hardwood, as we've traded in the football cleats and have now made our way to the hardwood, and we are underway as McDaniel High School will start this one out, formerly Madison High School. And an over and back call to start this one. And as we had talked about, Brian, Mr. Orozco, he is the guy out there that can cause a lot of challenges, and we saw it right there. As McDaniel comes out in a man-to-man defense. We've seen a lot of teams the last two nights trying to run a zone, but the Black Tornado have done an excellent job shooting their way out of the zone, certainly led behind the Neff boys and their three-point capabilities. Inside, pump, dribble, up, Dyer tipped around, not there. Big fella comes down with it. And O'Shea has this one blocked, and McDaniel wants to run. Far side, three-pointer on the way, won't go. And tipped out of bounds.
Yep.
So just underway here, 7:14 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Brian House, Brian Gregg here. As you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. And our scoreboard brought to you in part by John L. Scott Realty, serving Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. Far side, Farmer at the top, Dyer on him. As the crowd starts chanting defense, trying to bring home some hardware. And we'll find out in about 30 minutes who's going to be victorious. Three ball on the way, not there. And Trey Neff's going to push it. This young man likes to push the ball. And this one will be knocked out of bounds. One thing, Brian House, is that you'll notice here tonight that Ty and Trey Neff, there's not a spot on the floor that they don't like. If they get hot, they're tough to stop. Give and go, trying to get it to Dyer. Antonio in the paint, kicks out, far side, Trey, three ball, got it. Nice. I think we were just talking about that, Brian House. Once they get going, they're tough to stop. Black Tornado coming here tonight, number 2 ranked team in the state.
Oh.
Ball stolen away. Stolen away. O'Shea down to Orozco. Pump fake with the right. Can't get it. Tipped around. And comes back down to Ty. Ty for 3. Not going to go. So 3-pointers. Certainly a spot on the floor that those young men don't like. Had a chance to talk to them last night after the victory over Canby last night. And they were absolutely enthused. And they were all smiles and had all the right to be. Near side, 3 ball, first attempt of the night. And Elijah Martin can't knock that one down.
He was already out of bounds.
Yeah, went out of bounds, came back inbounds, and unfortunately you have to regain possession, Brian House. So 5:34 here in the first. And nothing would be more sweeter for Coach Plankenhorn and his number 2 team, Black Tornado, than to bring home some hardware. But they're going to be challenged tonight as McDaniel is no stranger to championships as well. Certainly a number of successful basketball players have made their way through their friendly confines of the hallways. And underneath the basket, Dyer up, a little too strong. Rebound comes back down, working hard. Miller back up, fouled. And he will head to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. One thing about O'Shea Miller is that young man, boy, when he gets about 4 feet away from the bucket, I mean, that's like trying to move a Mack truck, Brian House. I mean, he is a big body to move around.
I think he'll be a big factor because there's not a lot of big guys tonight, and he's one of the biggest ones out there.
Yeah, size certainly has been the advantage of North Medford over the last 2 days. They had a team when they played Clackamas. They had some guys that were quite a bit bigger, but the speed and the up and down the floor offense that head coach Plankenhorn likes to run certainly caused some challenges. Far side, Martin. Jalen Pankey, 3. And Elijah Martin knocks it down. And we knot this one up at 3. And McDaniel steals this one away, and Orozco will be charged with the foul.
Antonio Orozco assesses the foul for North Medford. First personal, first team.
.430 to remaining here in the first period. As Elijah Martin, 3 ball, back of the shelf, can't get it. And Dyer comes down with it all the way down floor to Orozco. Pump fake with the right, foul, basket good. And he will head to the free throw line for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Great head fake there, Brian House, by Orozco. Got the man to jump, leaned into him, off the glass, up and in.
And they got that 3. And a little full court pressure here.
And so he finishes off the 3-point play. And as Brian House alluded to, a full court press. And McDaniel breaks it nicely. And Dyer wants to run. Ball, middle of the floor. Dyer down to the elbow. Into Trey. Trey has it knocked away. Underneath, alley-oop, up and in. Jeremiah Miller gets his first 2. And McDaniel cuts their deficit to 1. Head fake, 3 ball on the way. Oh, rattles around, thought he had an offensive rebound underneath. And O'Shea Miller's going to head back to the free throw line. And 2 offensive rebounds here in the first quarter for Mr. Miller. And it's plays like that, Brian House, that will keep your team in it, and that's how you win big ball games like this one this evening.
Yeah, it's going to be one in the paint for a lot of defensive teams and getting those offensive rebounds.
And he finally finds the bottom of the net. And looking to add the 8th point for the Black Tornado. On the way, good.
Connor Goodrich checks in for North Medford.
As Connor Goodrich comes into the game. Connor's, I like to call him the blue-collar basketball player, the lunch pail of the basketball team, Brian House. Just plays hard, just does everything well. Just a great 6-man off the bench. Daniel breaks the press nicely down the floor with the floater, right hand. Jalen Pankey can't get it. And there's Goodrich with that rebound, Brian, that I was talking about.
Yep.
Dyer, crossover.
Foul assisted to Josiah Clark, McDaniel. First personal, 14.
Inside to Dyer, up with the right, can't get it. Offensive rebound, up, foul.
Got it again. Looks like same player.
Bryce Dyer putting his name in the stat book. And he will head to the free throw line to try to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way. One thing about Mr. Dyer, Brian House, that you will see is that he is a very quick jumper. And that's what lets him to make a lot of points. But cannot convert on the three-pointer. 3:18 here to go in the first. Brian House, Brian Gregg here on the call on this championship Sunday here in the Lake Ridge Invitational. In the paint, right. And a traveling call there is going to go against Andy Doe. And great defense there by Ty Neff, forcing that turnover. And boy, when they talk about move your feet, that was about as textbook of defense as you could play right there. So Ty not only gets it done from beyond the arc, but he also does it on the defensive end. And Dyer down low.
Caleb Johnson with the foul from McDaniel. First personal, 16.
And Mr. Orozco will check out of the game. Austin McLean will come into the game for the first time here tonight. Into Dyer with the right, up and in. Bryce Dyer gives the Black Tornado their largest lead here tonight. He's got 4 in the quarter, 2:37 here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Far side, Pankey. Caleb Johnson. 3. Off the glass and in. Didn't look real pretty, but it certainly was effective. Around the horn, Ty, high ball screen. 3 ball, Dyer. Oh, thought he had it. And McDaniel wants to run. Pankey all the way down. He's fouled.
Got it.
And Jalen Pankey will head to the free throw line to try to cut this deficit to 1.
First personal, 17.
As boy, Brian House, when that guy gets out in the open court, he is tough to find. He's not very big.
No, but he's fast. Good rebound.
Goodrich around the horn, trying to get it to Dyer. Dyer at the block. Looks, faces, triple team. And good defense there by McDaniel, just really forcing them to not be able to get in the flow. Dyer, paint, 3 ball, McLean. Ball tipped around. Dyer comes down with it in the block with the left, can't get it. Up again, nope, not there, still fighting for it. And the ball will go out of bounds and stay with the Black Tornado. Wow. And the Mountain Lions are going to call a timeout. We'll join them. Black Tornado on top, 12-10. Don't you go anywhere.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat.
Welcome back to Lake Oswego, Oregon, here on the campus of Lake Ridge High School. Right off the 205 Stafford exit. And a beautiful facility here. And a wonderful tournament. Coming out of the timeout. Underneath, not there. Dyer with the follow. Gets his own rebound. Goodrich for three. No, not there. And Dyer comes down with it, up and in. Boy.
Gave a little shout out after that one.
As I told you, Bryce Dyer just kind of does it all, really the nucleus of this basketball team, and you can certainly see why there. Caleb Johnson.
Up and over.
And Taquan Montgomery just off his fingertips. As we hit the 35-second mark here on the first, or in the first rather, on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And the Black Tornado, this entire tournament, Brian House, have held for the last shot in every quarter they've played in.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen the Blazers do that a few times or two.
Over to Trey, three, got it.
Got it. Way to end the last few seconds. That one's off.
And Trey Neff adds to a 7-point lead for the Black Tornado. After one, the Black Tornado on top by 7 as we head to the second. We'll take a break. This break brought to you in part by John L. Scott Realty.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back to the Lake Ridge Invitational as we've reached the second quarter of this game. And the ball will be stolen away on the initial possession. Moses Farmer linked to the floor, can't get it. And the rebound will come down to McLean, but he had stepped on the inbound line. And the ball will go back to McDaniel. And a long three for Jalen Pankey, and he knocks it down. And Jalen Pankey's got his 5th point of the game. Klein, far side wing. Inside to Brandon. Brandon Dominguez at the block. Good defense by Mount. On the mountain lines, and great take by Trey Neff. Takes him baseline, uses that body, uses the right hand up and in. And the Black Tornado have their 19th point of the game. Pankey, baseline, up, can't get it. Good take, just couldn't finish it. And Trey waiting for that high ball screen in the paint with the left, up and in. And Brian House, you can certainly see why he is so dominant when he gets near that bucket. He is tough to stop.
And he's got a spring in his step. He's quick. long three.
Three ball, back of the shelf, won't go. And Trey's going to want to push it down to Goodridge over the shoulder. And good save. Over to Trey. Long three. Got it.
Wow.
And as they say in NBA Jam, he's heating up. 5:57 to go in the second. As the fans of North Medford come to their feet. And kick out, three ball, far side, not there. Tipped around, Pankey comes down with it.
Oh, good
and
move.
Moses Farmer takes it in. Goodrich with the swat. That's what I'm talking about, Brian House. He's the lunch pail of this basketball team. Just does all the little things really well. Backdoor screen. McLean off the glass.
Wow,
Foul.
and he got it. That was nice. Three the hard way, or I should say the easy way.
The easy way. The easy way. So the great backdoor play there. Trey found Austin McLean. Coming over to the right-hand side. And the number 2 Black Tornado have themselves their largest lead of the game tonight. And 27-13, 5:16 to here going the third. Rather in the second. Here on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. 5 minutes, rather 4 minutes, 3 minutes gone. Let's try that again. 3 minutes gone, hitting the 5-minute mark. Skip pass, Andy Doe, baseline, reverse, underneath, not there. And Trey's going to bring this one up. Certainly, as we talked about in the Bills Glasses coaches' corners, that they love to get about 60, 70 possessions a game. There's not a lot of walking the ball up the floor with the Black Tornado. Into Brandon. Antonio for three. Got it. And boy, when Antonio starts knocking him down, you've got about a three-headed monster out there on the floor right now. Pankey. Spin move, right, up, tips around, not there. Boy, I'm sure they'll give him that shot all day. And the Tornado are going to set this one up inside to O'Neal. Miller looks. And they're saying that he had traveled there on that call. And McDaniel wants to take a timeout. We'll join them. 30-13. Black Tornado commanding lead. We'll be back.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Lake Ridge High School here in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Brian House, man behind the lens, also helping me out here on the call. Brian Gregg here. Glad you could join us the last 3 games here. It's been absolutely spectacular, been so enjoyable to bring you all the coverage right here on Table Rock Sports and the great work that Joe Brett and Pete Belcastro do down in Medford to bring you all the action. And nothing would be sweeter than with a Black Tornado victory here tonight. The commanding lead right now, on top by 17 as we hit the 3:36 mark. Inside, left hand, Andy Doe has it knocked away. Bryce wants to run, got numbers, 3-on-2. Over to Antonio for three, bounces around, not there, still tipped around. Comes down to O'Neal, up and in. As O'Shea Miller has his 4th point of the game. 32-13. Just kind of winning your way with a million paper cuts, Brian House. Doe underneath, backdoor cut. Miller not there. And Bryce Dyer comes down with it. God, man, the guy gets more rebounds. 3-ball, Plankenhorn on the way, got it. Andrew Plankenhorn, and he's fired up.
The whole bench, they've got the chant going.
Wow. Far side, Farmer. Good defense there by Bryce. Skip past Doe. Plankenhorn comes out on him. Farmer behind the back. Great defense there again. God, the Black Turner. 3-ball, Penke not going to get it. And Doe will come down with it. Plankenhorn had his chances there. And Farmer inside. Miller with the left. Oh, they're going to say he was fouled. And Antonio's gotten to bite his tongue there, Brian House, because he thought he got it clean, but the official saw otherwise. You can certainly see that. As Jeremiah Miller will head to the free throw line, knocks that one down. And he has his 3rd point here tonight. And second one's on the way and good. And Josiah Barr will check in for the first time here tonight for the Mountain Lions. And Trey will have this one stolen away. All the way down. And Farmer cannot convert. Had his pretty much a wide open.
Oh, tripped over the ball there.
Inside of the big fella, knocks it away. Miller trying to get it, and he is fouled. And O'Shea Miller will head to the free throw line for the 3rd time here tonight. Brian, we had talked about it before about O'Shea and Bryce, that their second, third efforts are absolutely phenomenal. You know what I mean? You can just see that they play with such passion down there near the bucket.
Yeah, they're boxing out. They're making sure that they're making themselves wide, and they're springing up there to get it.
Well, I can play wide, but for the wrong reasons. Knocks him down. And 4 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight for Mr. Miller. And 1:24 here to go in the 2nd period. And Andy Doe, free throw line, 1:15. Halftime fans, Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. And first half stats as well as analysis before we tip it off in the second half, as the Black Tornado will be about 16 minutes away from bringing home some hardware. Good give and go. Caleb Johnson gets in the stat book, 17th point of the game. As we hit 1 minute. 3-ball, not there.
And the rebound.
Rebound comes down to Dyer once again. Again, he's almost like the Swiss Army knife. You know, House? I mean, again, it's just, you have him on your team, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's like, what do the Boy Scouts say? You know, that, you know, if you don't, what's their motto about preparing yourself? That, I can't remember it. I was hoping you'd bail me out on that one.
Yeah, I only got a few badges.
And the 1-and-1 is not converted there. And Doe. And looking for Barr, but that one was knocked out of bounds by Austin. And ball stolen away. Over to Dyer with the right, up and in. Boy, Bryce Dyer, he just gets up and off the ground. 39th point for the Black Tornado. 8th point for Mr. Dyer here tonight. 17 seconds. And the Mountain Lions are going to hold for the last shot. And they'll be knocked away, and that'll bring us to the end of the second period. So the Black Tornado will head into the dressing room with a commanding 39-17 point lead. We'll take a break, and when we come back, Brian House and I will provide our thoughts of the first half as well as stats as we have stepped into the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. 39-17 at the intermission.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Dyer! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
And welcome back to Lake Oswego, Oregon. Beautiful, rather, Lake Oswego, Oregon, here on the campus of Lake Ridge High School. As we're here at halftime in the Black Tornado, I want to make sure that they take home some hardware. And they pretty much played an ideal first half, Brian House.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt. And certainly you could see the intensity being played. One, pushing of the basketball up and down the floor. But the offensive rebounds in the first half was absolutely noticeable. Bryce Dyer with 3, and Mr. O'Shea Miller had himself 3 and got to the free throw line. So it's those little things, Brian House, that give your teams an opportunity to win basketball games.
Yeah, absolutely. They're down in the paint is where they've been winning it so far. I mean, obviously there's the wonderful threes that they keep throwing up as well. But, you know, without the paint, you can't, you know, necessarily kick it out to have those 3 shots either.
As we're here in the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show, and barring anything crazy, the Black Tornado potentially could go 3-0 on this invitational road trip. And, you know, talking to the kids and talking to the coaches as well, Brian, you know, they have a bit of a chip on their shoulder. You know, when you come up here and you say, hey, guys, we can hoop down in Southern Oregon a little bit, and you get a chance to play a PIL school, and you're in the dressing room at halftime with a 22-point lead. So, again, you're doing something right when you're heading to any time you're beating a team by 22. But more importantly, being a PIL school where they're known for their basketball up here in Portland. So leaving your mark is a huge step forward for this basketball program.
Yeah, they're looking really good, you know, as we watched during the halftime. You know, they're shooting some threes out here, and there's only been a couple of misses. So it's been fun. Now they're transitioning to back down to the paint. So, again, that's been their whole game throughout the first half is go down low, get some rebounds in, and then kick it out and see if you can get some threes as well.
And Black Tornado are led by Trey Neff, 13 at the half. Austin McLean with 3. Andrew Plankenhorn had a big 3 there in the second corner, right over here on the wing in front of us. O'Shea Miller, just that dominant force down low, has 6 at the half. Antonio Orozco. You know, I talked about, you know, in the pregame show, Brian, that Antonio Orozco is almost kind of the alternator, the spark plug of this basketball team. That once he gets going and once he brings that energy, you can see that those young men feed off of it. And he certainly had a great first half of 6 points. Obviously not a huge number, but he just did a lot of things really, really well, and he brought that energy.
Just a little bit counts for everything. You know, the big games, especially championships, are won by all the little things, and they all add up. Once the team is gelling like that, they're on fire. I mean, the bench, yeah, it's fun to watch those coaches. You know, the coaches are getting all excited. They're shifting down the bench line, and even some of the players are, you know, they're if they could run out on the floor and give as many high fives, they would.
And Bryce Dyer will round it out with 8 points for the Black Tornado. You know, what can you say about Bryce Dyer? I mean, you know, when he's down there in that paint, his second, third, even fourth chance opportunities, just goes to show, one, he plays with just a level of enthusiasm and passion when he gets down there. And he's a great athlete, and he jumps so well. He's a quick jumper.
Oh, the intensity.
And, yeah.
The intensity that he goes after that ball, it's like, it's mine, and I'm going to take it. And he does. I mean, the opportunities he's creating for himself or for his teammates, it's pretty incredible to watch.
So we're going to start here the second half here in a moment. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we will start the second half in the championship game here at the Lake Ridge Invitational. We'll be back.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have the...
And welcome back to the broadcast. Brian House, Brian Greg here on the call. And the Black Tornado 16 minutes away from taking home their 9th Lake Ridge Invitational Championship, as they have played absolutely outstanding.
Offensive foul there.
Have played absolutely outstanding here, starting in the number 2 ranked team in the state. And boy, they are cooking on all cylinders. Hopefully we get a chance in the GP Coach's Corner, if we can get a chance to talk to Coach Blankenhorn about his team's performance. Hopefully we can do that. Near side, Trey. Spin move, right hand, up, back of the shelf, won't go. Good looking shot there, just can't get it to fall. Near side, Andy Doe. Trey comes out on him. Good defense there. Inside, Doe, kick out. And the 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line. Elijah Martin knocks down the 2. And an offensive foul will be called on O'Shea Miller. That's a good call, Brian House. He had wrapped his arm around his defender there and kind of held him off a little bit. The official said, I don't think so. We're going the other way. But O'Shea looked at the officials kind of like, yeah, you got me. 6:23 here in the third.
They're struggling to get that ball movement, you know.
Well, it's been great defense by the Tornado.
Yeah.
Baseline, right foot.
Nice jumper.
Elijah Martin adds 2 points.
A little pressure here.
And he leads the Mountain Lions in scoring here tonight with 9 points. Antonio, stop, dribble, and the offensive foul there will be called.
You know, Brian, there's always that chance of that momentum shift, and McDaniel's, that's what they need right now.
Yeah, they certainly need something to get going. If they're going to put themselves an opportunity to, I would certainly say if they're going to give themselves a chance to win, they got to cut this deficit to 8 by the end of the third. As Antonio comes out And Farmer, and an offensive foul. Just like the commercial says with MJ and Larry Bird, anything you can do, I can do better. And Trey Neff steps in the block and takes the offensive. Maybe some of the kids listening have no idea what I'm referencing, but I knew you would, Brian House.
Well, at least the shoes they would.
That's right. Inside to Dyer, kick out, far side, tie, back of the shelf, offensive board, not there, still tipped around. Oh, and O'Shea Miller. God, man, the guy he's there. He's such a big body. Doe inside, stopped by Ty. Good defense there. Elijah Martin, 3, not there.
Yep.
Doe with the rebound.
Resetting. Looking for that back door.
Montgomery, baseline. And he will be fouled. And Taquain Montgomery, the 6-foot sophomore, will head to the free throw line. And it's good. Second one, good as well. 23-39. Tornadoes still with the lead. 4:24 here to go in the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ty all the way linked to the floor, can't get it. Long pass down to Doe with the right, up and in.
Oh, over the back.
As O'Shea Miller looking like a tight end out there. And a little head fake. Mr. Miller will head to the free throw line. 4th visit to the charity stripe here tonight, Brian House. Boy, sure wouldn't want to get in the octagon with that big fella. And Jalen Pankey will come back into the game. And second one is no good. Been to the free throw line a fair number of times tonight, but shooting 50% from the charity strike. Got to get that number up. Martin crossover dribble with the right up, not there, tipped around, offensive rebound. Once again inside, not going to go. Jeremiah Miller can't convert. And Dyer wants to run. Trey in the paint, stop, back, dribble, tipped around, not there. Rebound, Mountain Lions. Black Tornado kind of falling out of their groove a little bit here, Brian House. Certainly that got to get back to the more of that motion set of offense.
I noticed they haven't done any full court presses and give themselves a chance to change things up again.
And timeout on the floor. Coach Blankenhorn wants to talk this one over. 39-27, Mountain Lions creeping their way back into this one. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Brian House, Brian Gregg here on the call, and had myself a handful of hot tamales, and whew, gave me a bit of a kick there, Brian House. And boy, talking about a hot tamale, the Black Tornado would love to heat up here a little bit.
Yes, they would. A little spice.
Over to McLean. Dyer inside. With the right, can't get it. Offensive rebound, tipped around. And it will stay with the Tornado. Inside to Dyer with the right, and he will be fouled.
Montgomery with the foul for McDaniel.
And Bryce will head to the free throw line
Bryce Dyer for North Medford.
for the third time this evening. And first one is good. 9 points on the night for Bryce Dyer. And second, perfect looking stroke there. Add two more to the column. 41-27. And Dyer steals this one away. Stop, dribble, head fake, up and in.
Beautiful execution on that.
Well, as I said, I'd call him the Swiss Army knife of this basketball team, and that's just another classic reason why. I had the great pleasure of calling some Tornado games this year, and his name was said a lot on the gridiron. Inside with the right, and Taquan Montgomery is fouled.
They all got their hands up. Pick one.
Connor Goodrich with the foul for North Medford. First personal, fourth team.
It's kind of like when mom catches you reaching for the cookies when you're not supposed to. You're like, I didn't mean to do that. What are you talking about? I didn't do it.
I think the coach is explaining, well, you're not supposed to hold up a field goal. You're supposed to put your hands straight up.
But Mr. Montgomery unable to convert at the charity stripe. And second one is good. Taquan, 6 points here. 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Dyer backs him in with the left up. Nope, offensive foul.
Yeah, I think there was a little bump right before he went up.
So we'll take the points off the board there.
Second personal, 15.
And Mr. Dyer's asking for an explanation, but I don't think the official wanted anything to do with it. Baseline, Doe caught off nicely by Ty. Planky. Doe in the paint, and he will be fouled hard. And he will head to the free throw line.
Heard the thump up here.
Tracy Knapp with the foul for North Medford. First personal, team number 6.
And that'll be the 16th foul for the Black Tornado. So one more, and they will visit the 1-and-1 scenario. And Andy Doe knocks down the 1 of 2. And looking to cut the deficit to 13. And does. 43-30. 1:36 to go here in the third period. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, Dyer, elbow. Side the paint with the right, up and in. God, that is such a strong move, Brian House.
They're getting their mojo back.
That is such an athletic basketball play.
He makes it look simple, too.
Pankey. Doe. Up and swatted away by Dyer.
That was big. That was big.
Oh, boy. You can see Bryce Dyer. It was almost like he was playing free safety, just ready to come up and make a play for Coach Chin's football team this year. As we hit the 55-second mark. Mountain Lions running their motion here. And Pankey will set it up. 30 seconds. Elijah Molden, stop, dribble, back of the shelf, won't go. McLean comes down with it. And Bryce wants to push it. And Ty will set up the offense again. They've had the last shot of every quarter in this turn. Take that back. Oh, bummer. I jinxed them.
Yep.
And that'll
1-1.
And that foul will be on Ty Neff. Been a pretty quiet night for Ty. And Andy will knock down the first of 1-1, so he will be awarded a second free throw. Second one, good.
8 seconds, get down.
Last shot here for the Black Tornado, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds. And Trey is indicating that it went off the foot of a Mountain Lion. But the official made the call, turned his back, and sprinted down the floor right out. He wanted nothing to do with that one. Three seconds, ball stolen away, Dyer. And that will bring us to the end of the third period. So as we head to the final period of the Lake Ridge Invitational, can the Black Tornado hold on to take home some hardware? We'll find out in 8 minutes. Don't you go anywhere.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to the broadcast here as we reach the final quarter here of the Lake Ridge Invitational. And the Black Tornado would love to bring home some hardware. Back down to Medford. And bask that shiny trophy in the friendly hallways of North Medford High School. Have a nice lead right now. Inside to Dyer, and he can't convert. Over to Pankey with the right up, not there, tipped around. And McLean comes down with it. Trey does a nice job, just manages the offense so well. Inside the paint, back of the glass, up and in. So Ty Neff gets his first bucket here in the fourth, was scoreless in the third, but he has 15 points on the night as he matches his season average. Three ball, Doe, not there. And who else? Bryce Dyer with the rebound. I mean, again, it's you go to Dick's Sporting Goods and you look at buying a Swiss Army knife, you'll see Bryce Dyer's jersey in the showcase. Inside, McLean, good give and go there, trying to get it to Brandon, but knocked away there right at the end. And the Mountain Lions are going to take a timeout, and we're going to find out if it's a full or a 30. And it will be a full timeout, and we'll join them, 47-32. We'll be back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular, with over 7 locations throughout Southern Oregon. And 47-32, 6:35 on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in this championship game at Lake Ridge Invitational. Inside to O'Shea and has this one knocked away, but Bryce gets it back. I'd like to see Ty get something going here. Been pretty quiet here tonight. Trey knocked away. And the official here at the top indicating a little too much grab action, as the kids like to call it. So the Black Tornado will have a possession underneath their own bucket. McLean inside wide open, Dominguez. And Brandon gets his first points of the night. Doe, crossover, kick out, Pankey, 3. Got it.
Nice.
Jalen Pankey, 8th point of the game. And the 35th point for the Mountain Lions.
Down low.
And a foul away from the bucket.
With the foul for McDaniel. First personal, 16.
Trey, baseline. McLean all by himself. Turns, looks out there. I think he thought there was going to be a defender there, but just turned around and goes, there's nobody here in the living room. Doe all the way down, up. Oh, good looking move there. Just couldn't convert.
There it is.
Trey for 3. Tickles the twine. 18 points for Trey Neff. And the 52nd point for the Black Tornado.
If he wouldn't have gotten that foul, I think he would have been called for traveling on that one.
Austin McLean with the foul for North Medford. First personal, 18. Jalen Pankey at the line for McDaniel to shoot.
So Antonio will check back in. And Jalen Pankey's free throw is good. Second one, good as well. 10 points tonight for Jalen Pankey, 5'8" sophomore. And Trey Neff will be found.
Josiah Parr with the foul.
And that will send him to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. Make these 2 free throws, and he'll have his 20th point of the night. And good. Come on, Trey, get to 20 points. You deserve it, young man. Second one good as well. God, just a good-looking stroke. Great little shot pocket, as coaches like to call it now. Doe in the paint with the left up. Boy, he penetrates great. Just the finishing part has been his challenge.
Yeah.
Ooh. And Trey's going to pull this one back out and set it back up.
Oop.
Over to Dyer in the paint. Stop, dribble, 6-footer, knocks it down. And Bryce Dyer has his 16th point of the night. 56-37, 4-13 on the John F. Scott scoreboard. And kickball looking like your sport, Brian House.
Oh, that's true. Little different pitch, though.
Speaking of that, did you come out of your seat when the Portland Timbers scored in regulation there? I bet there was some there in the MLS Cup.
I was jumping up and down. I was like, they needed a little kick out from the goal, and that's exactly what happened.
Boy, I think you could hear the rumbling all the way in Beaverton from downtown Portland.
Oh yeah.
Moses Farmer at the top. Taquan Montgomery has this one knocked away, and it will stay with the Mountain Lions. And coming into the game for the first time, Houston Klug.
Got a little experience in that championship game here.
Yeah, get a little love here. Fresh legs.
O'Shea Miller with the foul for North Medford. Second personal.
And a foul on O'Shea Miller. Just he saw the pulling guard coming through and he lowered the shoulder, but that's the wrong time of year. So that'll send Moses Farmer to the free throw line for the first time this evening. And the free throw is good. .332 to go here in the fourth period. Second one good as well.
Timeout, McDaniel.
And the Mountain Lions are going to take a timeout, and we'll follow them. 56-39. This break brought to you in part by John L. Scott Realty.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows.
Welcome back. Brian House, Brian Gregg here on the call. And the Black Tornado 3 minutes and 20 seconds away from winning their 9th Lake Ridge Invitational. And the number 2 ranked team in the state making their mark as Houston looks at his first shot of the night. And he has this one swatted away. And underneath to the big fella, O'Shea Miller. And he gets his 8th point. 58th point for his ball club. I just love O'Shea's game. he just plays with just a level of passion. And good defense there once again. And Trey's going to go the length of the floor, and he is going to be fouled. And Trey's going to head to the free throw line.
Foul from McDaniel. First personal, 8th team.
And that'll be a 2-shot foul. And looking for his 21st point here tonight, and that will do it.
Corbin Young checks in for North Medford.
59-39. As Corbin Young. We'll get to see a little action here this evening.
Caleb Johnson checks in for McDaniel.
And Trey's one is perfect. I don't think that thing even came close to the rim. 60-39, 2:37. And if I'm Coach Blankenhorn, I am all smiles right now, and he certainly has all the reason to be smiling underneath that face mask.
So who gets to put the trophy under the Christmas tree?
It's going to your house.
What a great present to take home, huh?
Far side, 3 ball, back of the iron. Jeremiah Miller can't knock it down, and the Swiss Army knife comes down with it.
Timeout, North Medford.
And the Black Tornado are going to call a timeout, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. And fans want to remind you that Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as the newest sponsor. You can enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Also, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon, 950 Royal Avenue in Medford, have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com or see how Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And speaking of focus, Coach Blankenhorn has got his team dialed in and focused, trying to find that vision to bring home that blue hardware back to the Southern Oregon end of the 5-4-1. And Antonio's had himself a really nice tournament. He is just the spark plug, the alternator of this basketball team. And when he brings the energy, his teammates feed off of it. Houston from the free throw line. Good-looking stroke there. And Houston just couldn't knock that one down. That young man hasn't seen a lot of action this tournament, but boy, when he gets in there, he likes to play a little hoop. Miller. Ooh. And a blocking foul. And that'll send Jeremiah Miller to the free throw line for the double bonus scenario. And first one is good. Second one, nope, not there. And gets his own rebound. Around the horn. Taekwon, near side, not there, tipped around. And it will stay with the Mountain Lions. Certainly a lineup that we have not seen a whole lot this tournament. Some guys that don't get to see the chance on the floor, but bring the enthusiasm on the bench, getting a chance to play here. And Ronan O'Neill will be charged with the foul.
Ronan O'Neill with the foul for North Medford, second personal.
As we hit 1 minute here in the Lake Ridge Invitational. And nothing is sweeter than winning, Brian House. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Unless you're talking about the hot tamales.
God, those things are good. Ooh.
It's 'tis the season, you know. A little cinnamon spice.
Unable to convert the free throw, but offensive rebound. Elijah Martin will get 2. And the 42nd point for the Mountain Lions.
A little trouble.
Blankenhorn inside, give and go, give it to the big fella. Corbin Young gets in the stat book. Good for Corbin. Great pass there. Andrew Blankenhorn. 3-ball deep, back of the glass and in. As Moses Farmer knocks that down.
There it
and
is.
That will be the final point of the game. So the Black Tornado make their way to Portland here in the Lake Ridge Invitational, and they win the tournament. Great victory for those young men out there as they win 62-45, and it was pretty much all Black Tornado from the very beginning. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see if we can get Coach Blankenhorn on the headset. I'd love to ask him a couple questions here. Congratulations to the Black Tornado and their victory here tonight on Championship Sunday. We'll be back right here on Table Rock Sports.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the broadcast. 62-45, Black Tornado are victorious. And Brian House, we had a chance to hear from Bryce Dyer and Coach Blanken. And boy, what can you say about a team like that? You come up to Portland here, you really never had a contest in three straight games here. Now they head down to their own tournament. The Abbeys tournament's been around for a number of years, but talk about the confidence that it gives a team like this, 7-1 on the year, and getting out of the tournament time, head into the regular season. But it's these type of wins that certainly can springboard you into some good things.
Oh, absolutely. You know, they've got the holiday break to kind of regroup, think about the goals for the future coming ahead, and then they're gonna, coach is gonna make them hit it hard again. It's about discipline, and that's exactly what this team is going to do, and we're going to see a lot of good things to come from it.
Well, I'm certainly excited. Brian House, thank you so much. You did a great job. You said you're the man behind the lens, and also you're wearing the headset. And so, you've got the biggest job here. Wanted to take a moment and thank our wonderful sponsors with this game. These broadcasts would not be possible without the contribution of our local sponsors throughout the state. So, again, final score, 62-45 as tonight's broadcast. And we'd like to thank Lake Ridge High School for the wonderful hospitality here in the athletic department as well, for the wonderful work that they do. And to Joe Brett, executive producer down there, almost like the genie, the genie's Joe Brett, it's like this guy's in Southern Oregon, like nobody ever sees him.
The man behind the curtain.
Man behind the curtain, so he's kind of the genie in the bottle. So, Joe Brett, thank you so much for everything that you do. And the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by Table Rock Sports here. And John L. Scott, scoreboard, 62-45. Trey Neff led all scores, 22 on the night. Bryce Dyer, who we heard from, had 16. And on the other side, Jalen Pinkey had himself 11. And Andy Doe had himself 14 points to lead all scores for the McDaniel Mountain Lions. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. And for Brian House, for Brian Gregg, have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday, and an even better new year. We got more games coming to you from Table Rock Sports, so you can catch all the actions at TableRockSports.net. For Brian House, Brian Gregg from Lake Ridge High School. Again, champions here in the Lake Ridge Invitational are your Black Tornado. God bless you all, and good night from Lake Ridge High School.